Downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on second down, Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Mims sent in motion here. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Putting the tight end in motion.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
A run now with McLaughlin. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Second down. Nix. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Mims sent in motion here.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. A gain there of 15. good for a Denver first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
60 Maverick.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
18 Rattler.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
Let's go now. Hey, Smash. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a screen from McLaughlin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Hicks. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A run here, it's McLaughlin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. 2nd and 7. To throw is Nix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return is Jones. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Woo. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Watkins motioning over. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one complete to Watkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Leggett. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Panthers 10, Broncos 3.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.